How's it going, everyone? I have some exciting news if you're a Scrapebox user. As of a couple days ago, my favorite proxy server is now offering Scrapebox integration, as you can see right here. scraperapi is now offering Scrapebox integration. Now, this is huge because anyone who's used other proxy providers in the past with Scrapebox knows that it's very difficult to find ones that actually work well with Scrapebox. And it became such a hassle that I ended up writing my own scripts to scrape websites that utilize scraperapi. Like I already mentioned, this is a game changer by scraperapi because now I can just use their API with Scrapebox. So if you go to scraperapi.com/scrapebox, they actually have a full documentation of how to set it up available at scraperapi.com/scrapebox. I'll leave this link in the description. But just sign up for scraperapi. And once you have your API key, you would just copy this into Scrapebox. And again, the documentation shows you exactly how to do it. My affiliate link for scraperapi is in the description as well. So if you could use that, I'd appreciate it a lot. Anyways, just to show you the power of it, I'm gonna run a couple tests for you. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape Instagram. So we're gonna put in the harvester, site instagram.com, and we're going to look for these different queries: in text, gmail.com, and the word football, and then it's all the same, just football, baseball, basketball, hockey, super basic stuff, nothing crazy. Within your Scrapebox instance, make sure that use proxies is checked. And the thing that I was having issues with, and maybe some of you have as well, if Google is having issues, make sure to check this. So go to Settings, Harvester Engine Configuration, click Google, and make sure these two are correct. Because on mine, they had a little bit of a mistake in them, and then it wouldn't work, wouldn't do anything. So just double check this, that this is correct. Make sure it says exactly what mine does in these two boxes, and you should be fine. So after we verify that that's correct, and we have our proxy installed, all we have to do is click Start Harvesting. Make sure Google's checked. Make sure right here it says Harvester Status Proxy is enabled, and click Start. And you're going to see it start to work. I'll cut all of this out of the video, but eventually you're going to see that we get results. And let's just see how long it takes. All right, it's finished, and we can see that we have over 1,000 results, URLs. And from here, close all these out. You can go to Grab Check, and then get emails by crawling sites. So we're just going to look at this list and then get the emails from them. Actually, before you do that, make sure you go to Remove Filter, then remove duplicate URLs. Don't do duplicate domains because you'll remove everything because they're all Instagram.com. So remove duplicate URLs, and then go Grab Check, grab emails by crawling sites. And then from here, we don't want to go any deeper than the page we scraped, so we change this to 1. We're using the harvester URLs. And what else? Let's see. No, we don't need a delay because we're using the API. That takes care of all that for us. And we just click Start. We're going to see we start processing emails. And it's all finished. We started with 1,046 URLs and we ended up with 1,074 emails. Click this button right here to open up the file. And you can see right here, there we go, there's all of our emails. Saved along with the URL where we got it from. It's that easy to get some emails. Now let's say we wanted to scrape, that's Instagram, that's how you do Instagram. Let's say we want to do Facebook. So site facebook.com. We'll do the same. We'll do 2 of them so it doesn't take so long, but you guys get the idea. And actually, while I'm thinking about this, because I forgot to mention this, based on the plan that you purchase from scraperapi, you get a set amount of concurrent connections, which means that's how many threads you can use when you're scraping. The more threads you can use, the faster it's going to go. So go to Settings, Connection Timeout. And then for the email grabber and the harvester, these are the 2 parts of Scrapebox we're utilizing. Make sure these line up with how many concurrent connections you have. If you put But if you put it over how many you have within scraperapi, then Scrapebox is just going to error out and you're not going to get anything. So make sure these line up with your scraperapi concurrent connections. So with that said, we're going to clear this out, this list, and we're going to start harvesting Facebook for these two queries right here. I'm sorry, harvesting Google. Excuse me. And then I'll come back to this when it's done. All right, it finished. It took about 3 minutes or so, and we have about a little over 600 emails, 620 to be exact. So we'll exit out of this, close this, and the same process again. We're going to remove the duplicates. So remove filter, remove duplicate URLs, and then we're going to do a grab check, grab emails by crawling sites, and just click start. And let's see how many emails we get. So while this is going, you can see we're nearing the halfway point of scraping the Facebook pages for emails. I'm not advocating this form of scraping right here in the sense that you shouldn't be running queries that are this general. This is not going to return you any really useful information. When you build your queries, you want to make sure they're targeted to who you're trying to target. These right here are just tests. I don't want to do anything crazy. Just want to show you how this works, scraperapi along with Scrapebox. So don't use these queries exactly thinking you're going to get any kind of relevant information for your marketing or advertising. This is not the way to do it. In the future, I'll make a video on how to set up queries so you can actually get the kind of useful information that you need. So let's look at this. This is almost done. Finishing up. Yes. And now we have 760 emails. Again, probably not very useful emails because they're just way too broad, but I'm just showing you proof of concept kind of stuff. And you can see right here, these are all the emails that we just pulled. 760 of them. So let's close this out and let's do the last one, twitter.com. And this time we'll just do baseball. Let's clear this out, get rid of that one, start harvesting, and start. And again, I'll come back when it's done. And that query finished. It took about a little over a minute or so. We're just going to back out of this, close. We're going to, again, remove the duplicate URLs. So we're at 299, remove one. Now we're going to grab the emails. So grab check, grab emails by crawling sites, and start. Let's see how long this takes. I'm honestly not sure why that didn't work, but you know what? It gives me a chance to research this and make another video about Twitter in the future. But anyway, as far as this video, I'm just going to wrap this up. And I hope you can see that scraperapi is actually very powerful in use with Scrapebox. Because it does what most regular proxies don't do within Scrapebox, and that's actually get results when you scrape Google. So again, I'll leave a link for scraperapi in the description. It will be my affiliate link, and I'd really appreciate it if you did use it. If you found any value in this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Or if you already are a subscriber, thank you again. Anyways, have a good one and stay safe.